Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Heartbreak Dog. I'm your host today, Craig. Today we're going to be talking about the McRae Terassault T1 hot weather combat high performance combat boots in Coyote. Now, that said, I'm only going to be calling these just the T1s because that's too long of a name. Alright, so these boots were basically meant to mimic the uh, JBL Humvee, I think it was, or vehicle that's basically supposed to be working side by side with the current Humvee. And I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna say right now about where I'm coming from where I'm coming from with these boots. I'm not sponsored by anybody. McRae didn't buy these boots. Kellogg's didn't pay me to buy these boots. I bought this boot with my own money. So I'm gonna reach over here. I'm gonna grab the pointer of disappointment. So, first thing first. There is too much slack in these dang laces when you first get them. If these were the standard issue braided laces, these would be better. Yes, boo hoo, you can change that out later. I'm talking about if you buy these and you don't plan on changing these. That's an annoyance. Just like how driving that is. Next thing. I've had these less time than the Gourmand, and if you look right here, you see that the frame's already started. Now, the Gourmand I've had for about a year. These I've had for about almost 7 months. The Gourmands were not frayed as bad, especially in the back right here. We're not done with the negatives yet. One of my issues, torch on, is with the sole itself. Now, this is how I know these are real American boots, because if you do not replace the sole, there's something wrong with you. But the sole, if you have thin compression socks on, the standard sole, it will slide back and forth on you. For your regular socks and your thicker socks, you're fine. You're fine. But for your compression socks or thinner socks for hot weather, no, these things will slide back and forth on you a lot. I'm not going to talk about the discoloration right here because this is more or less operator error. I put mink oil on it because I was trying to make them last longer in the rain, and I did some more researching and found that, yeah, mink oil actually, once you try to brush it off, it is not good for the boot. At least in this format of suede or leather, what have you. Another downside. Well, we're slowly leaving the bad and going into the gray area. Here's what I mean. These down here, these grooves, they will pick up every little thing you step on, especially in gravel. You will be kicking off rocks in the hallway anywhere you go if you wear these from a field environment through a gravel parking lot into a building, which is irritating. You pick up every little thing that comes across these. Next thing, we're almost done with the negatives. I feel like what this is supposed to be right here, this is supposed to be like a cushion to protect your ankle bone from like impacts and also ventilation. If you're gonna do that, make this area thicker here. Make this much thicker. I reckon I got snagged on something right here and it ripped it. Now, to be fair, it was like maybe an hour or so before I noticed it was even ripped, and all I did was the pad was still in there. All I did was just push it back down there, reseat it, and super glue it. If you're going to put something right there to protect your ankles, make it thicker. Use a thicker substance, or hell, use the canvas, or use something. Just put more material right here, make it thicker. Next, I'm going to get into look at these. Now, when I first got these, there wasn't all this sag right here. Maybe my just fat foot, but these are. I'm gonna get into sizing later, but these didn't used to be down here. These used to be up here, upright. And you can see, get the little tear in the vent. This is on both sides of these. So there are some quality issues there. there are some quality complaints there as well. Okay, we're gonna stop. We're done kind of beating the horse now. What is good about these boots? Well, what's good about them is that one, I don't roll my ankle in these, and these are a lot lighter than the standard issue. For hot weather, they do a great job of dissipating heat and also drying off if you get them wet. And when I say wet, I'm talking about having to use a water cannon while in the rain wet. Yes. So yes, these do dry off very well. They dry off very quickly too. Whether you put them in front of something or just let them air dry, these dry off amazingly well. Back to that double-edged sword right now. Yes, you do pick up everything you step on, but with that said too, unlike the Gourmands that I recently reviewed, these grip amazingly. It could have been a freshly mopped floor or walking through the mud. I had grip. All right, to be fair, walking through the mud, I'm talking about, I'm not talking about like fording like 2-foot deep mud, but through mud and whatnot, I had grip. Going from a flat marching surface that was wet, grip. The double-edged sword with that, those that these treads wore out, there was a lot more heft and tread on these, but there's still enough to where I grip amazingly well. Amazingly. And the break-in period for these is not bad, honestly. I think the break-in period for me took about, mileage-wise, walking-wise, I want to say, give or take, 18 miles. So maybe about 2 weeks worth of walking in, and it wasn't bad. And when they break, here's the bad part though. When they break in, the side did kind of go down a bit, but it was still comfortable. How comfortable, you may ask? I wear these more than I do the Gourmands, and I had the Gourmands longer than these. If that says anything. Another upside is that these are one of the few boots where whatever your sneaker size is, these will match that. And I've ordered from McRae before. I've had the Ripple bottoms. I've had both the Desert Tan and the Coyote. The Desert Tan, I ordered them too small, and they let you know they were too small. I ordered them too big, they let you know they were too big. I ordered these in the exact size, and I got the exact size. So I can literally slip into these and feel like I'm wearing a sneaker. Also with slipping into them, I can, how they are right now, if I just put my feet in these, I could leave them like that all day and I would not feel them slipping back and forth at all. If you change the insole to a thicker insole. Alright, we're going to get on to this now. This side padding. This side padding has actually helped me. I have actually got hit in the ankle bone right here a few times on both inner and outer side. Excuse me. And I'll say it did help. Now, this, I believe I think I got snagged on like a hook or something sharp and it tore it, or it just is something hooked it and ripped it. But that foam is set deep in there though. That's why it didn't fall out immediately. Comfort, these are very comfortable. If I had to do a rump march in these or go on a long hiking walk or trip or whatever, I feel okay with these. And I've had these on for basically almost 24 hours. They felt great. I didn't feel any fatigue. Now, it did feel good to get my feet out of these, but situation dependent, these are not bad. This little forward grip here, if you have to crawl through stuff, it does actually give that little extra grip that you didn't know that you actually needed to just push your way through. Just that little extra grip and go. Because these are a performance combat boot or tactical boot, and they are AR 670-1 approved at the moment. The vents down here, the vents on both these sides here, and on these sides, they help dry amazingly. Now, to go back to these, yes, these are annoying because there's so much when I say there's a lot of slack in these, like once these are pulled taut, even where I like to wear my stuff tied on me, even where it's like this on my foot, where it looks like that, there is so much slack and so much extra strain on here. It's like I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. All right, now let's go into pricing for these bad boys. While we go into pricing, let's do a quick drop test. What this drop test basically does is that one, it's gonna help me knock off all the dirt and gunk I gotta clean off and mop up later. Two, it shows basically I'm also dropping it at a slight angle, so I'm pinching it slightly. So normally in a standard issue boot, it would fall, rock, and tip over. I'll do it again. These, like the Grimmons, fall flat. Means that, in short, you will roll your ankle that much less. I have not rolled my ankle in these nor the Grimmons. So goody goody. There are some quality complaints. Yes, the frame right here, but coming from what I've seen, super glue and lighters. If it goes beyond that, that means that it's a complete failure and a complete flop. Blisters, I ain't got none. The Grimmons, they did heat up when I did that whole walk, when I did that march and broke them in that one day. They heated up about somewhere about here. They did heat up on me. These have not heated up on me. I've not rubbed my foot or developed a blister with these yet. Again, situation dependent and where and what you're doing. I've not rubbed a blister. Now, one of the few downsides I will say that I feel that the manufacturer could fix. Yes, some of the quality complaints with the fraying and whatnot. These do not come in steel toe. They do not come in Gore-Tex, which I feel like is a great disservice. Though, if these exact models came in steel toe and Gore-Tex, that'd be great. They do have other models, but they're not these. I like these. Would I buy these again? Yes. Would I have to change the insole again? Most definitely. Do they need a stronger padding or cushion right here? Oh, absolutely. Other than that, these are pretty good. These are comfortable. I enjoy these. Yes, they look kind of muggly, but Did I already talk about price? They cost $179.95. This is going to also be region dependent as well. And I believe they do ship international. Do not quote me on that. Please do your research. But you need a boot where you don't like having to size up and size down. These, whatever you wear in your sneakers, boom, there. Hot weather, great. Cold weather, not bad. Wear a thicker sock. Field use, great. Garrison use, they are over engineered to where you will bring all your problems with you inside and out. And I gotta clean up this mess now. What I bought it again, if I had rates, I would give these a 3.8 to a 4.5 star. There are quality issues that do come up, but they're manageable. Could there be better stuff? Could there be better add-ons? Yes, there could be, but they didn't do it. For the price though, and not breaking that $200 boundary, these do pretty great. Again, I recommend though, if you do buy these, change the insole, and you're good. That's all I got for you though. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning into the Heartbreak Dog. I've been your host Craig for today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down in the comment section below. I am fairly active down there. Please leave a like if you did enjoy this video, or a dislike, and a comment. Feedback is everything. I do read that, and I do also shoot back in the comment section as well. If you enjoy my style of recording, my style of video, what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel for more content like this. This is a variety channel. We do a bit about everything, whether it be boots, reviews, food, or cars, or vehicles. We try to do a bit of everything. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you for tuning in, and hope you have a great day. Goodbye.